catch up with the late finish in Fresno. What were your impressions of the match and the commitment from the guys to fight to the last second to earn the win?
Yeah, proud of the guys, for sure. We talked about being resilient. We showed that in terms of each game that we drew to that victory, just how much that we can kind of press on and stay in the game and even sometimes come back from being down. But it was just a matter of us being patient and just taking advantage of the situation. All three subs were involved in the goal, which was fantastic. So, we talk about guys coming off the bench and making an impact, when they can, and they did. So Gavi with the cross and Coxie competing to keep the ball alive, and then Labo there for the finish. So great win, great victory on the road. It was fantastic. So, two things now, and one is enjoy that and build the confidence and get the 3 points and climb the table a little bit more and stay competitive in the group because it's such a tough season this year and everybody's really good. The second point is just to make sure that complacency doesn't, drift into the group where they get too happy and too settled and just, again, we don't want to just settle for that one victory. We've got a big match against Chattanooga tomorrow night, so they're a hard opponent.
Speaking of Chattanooga, we come off of that match and, a long travel day with a quick turnaround to tomorrow. The bench is getting deeper with guys returning. Talk about the health of the squad and how, the team's preparing for Chattanooga.
Yeah, first time since preseason that we had, a full 18 on the bench. And not just that, we had cover and depth in different positions on the field, defensive midfielder and strikers. So we had great options there. When you have great options, you have choices. When you have choices, players can impact the game at different times, whether it be in the first half as a starter or in the second half coming off the bench to make a difference. So they all know their roles, and we want to make sure that they stay focused and disciplined in that approach. And we saw the outcome there. It was excellent stuff to get those guys. And look, the health of the team means that everybody's, competing for spots, and you're competing to get in the 18, not just to compete in the 11. And that's a really healthy team. You want to get to that point.
Most of the sides that we've already played this season are teams that we've seen more than once. This far into the season, this is the first time that we've seen Chattanooga. What are some things that you've seen from the team that you try to, pick apart going ahead and into the match on Wednesday since we haven't seen them before?
Yeah, the teams change rosters every year. That's inevitable. And, we just played against Carrera in the midfield at Fuego, who was a big influencer, for Chattanooga the last, couple of years. And so he's not in that midfield anymore, although they do take a lot of chances and they have some great striking players going forward. They commit numbers forward quite a bit. They have the confidence to play through pressure. And we've got to make sure that we match up against them. They're going to come here and want to get a result against us and challenge us for sure. So it's about turning that corner and lifting ourselves up, making sure that we recover in the long trip to Fresno and getting back and getting healthy bodies back and also having the fresh mindset and the fresh legs to go out and compete against Chattanooga. But a good team, move the ball well. We're going to have to be matched up defensively for sure.